Will Myers is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Down the third baseline, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Alexi Ramirez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him one gone. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Hara is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
This is not normally the kind of swing you associate with a good hitter like this. I mean, he's caught reaching for a pitch that he really has no business swinging at, and that becomes a very easy out.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. One left for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Nick Hundley digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Nick Hundley.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out, and now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
The pitcher, Jorge De La Rosa, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard stuff.
Ross pauses. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
And what a perfect way to start an inning right here. You get runners on first and second, and you know that puts the pitcher in a little bit of hot water. Then, as you see here, he turns up the heat even more, driving in both of those runs and winding up on third base. Still nobody out.
Jose Reyes digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And a good call as they pitch out there, but Reyes isn't going yet. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Nolan Arenado will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Goodness, 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
In now, Ben Paulson. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Ramirez is there for it. 2 gone.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Yonhervis Solarte will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. De La Rosa steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Line to the right side, and it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Stepping in now, Melvin Upton Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
swung on and chopped up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
John Jay steps in now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. And that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Two out with the man at first. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Jose Perella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 73, Jose Perella.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Blackman moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Carlos Villanueva is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Nick Hundley strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
Nick Hundley.
Nope.
Too high, 1-0.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Jorge De La Rosa set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Charlie Blackmon stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. Myers scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 6-0. Leading off the inning, Will Myers. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
De La Rosa gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The shortstop, number 10,
Alexi Ramirez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Grounded to 3rd. Gloved by Arenado. On to 1st, and De La Rosa's got it working now. 2 away.
The batter, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Bounce to first. Paulson is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Jose Reyes comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Derek Norris makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
De La Rosa's ready. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Yonhervis Solarte will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Squared that one up just a little late. Both teams with 6 hits so far. On the ground to the left side. Arenado has it. throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Melvin Upton Jr. steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Jr.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
And these Padres have not really had that one key hit yet. This would be a perfect spot here.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Reyes on to first, and they get them both.
Whoa, and you know he definitely needed this one after letting those first 2 guys get on base. And he even turns in a nice play here on the back end as they wind up getting the 3-6-1 double play.
Digging in to try it again, John Jay. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Men on third with 2 down. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. DJ LeMahieu will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th.
DJ LeMahieu.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Push to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a guy that's locked in at the plate. Even down 0-2, there's no panic in his approach. When you have that positive mindset at the plate, good things are going to happen.
Ben Paulson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Gerardo Parra will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Into the seats, 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Nick Hundley will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Corey Spangenberg is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Justin Miller will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Justin Miller.
Leading off the inning, Corey Spangenberg. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Brett Wallace will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Brett Wallace.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you've got a 6-run lead out there, and there's no reason not to come right at guys.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 4, Will Myers.
Will Myers steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there, strike 1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Padres down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Nick Vincent will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Mark Reynolds is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Mark Reynolds.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
And a good bite to that.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Jay to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, I'll tell you, it seems like all game long he's been on every pitch that he's seen. This one's no exception, and it might be his best swing so far. This just about gets out of here, and he'll wind up at second with a double off the wall.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Sent on the ground out to second. Spangenberg is there. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Carlos Gonzalez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Yeah, a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. High and deep to right center. Back goes Upton Jr. at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. And if you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Nolan Arenado will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for one or two of this bunch. More ahead from Denver right after this. Boone Logan will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Alexi Ramirez will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That's wide, 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Rockies on top here at Coors Field as you get a look at our line score through the first 7 innings.
Norris.
At the plate, Derek Norris. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Runners on first with one down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Yonhervis Solarte stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hara has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Still 8-0. Drew Pomeranz will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. DJ LeMahieu gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
DJ LeMahieu.
And Kemp will drift over for a look, but this is going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Pomerantz sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Solarte backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. Now, this is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park, and it winds up a routine pop-up.
Into the box, Ben Paulson, as he'll go after the first pitch here and pop one up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Whatever he's doing out there, it's working out for him. That's back-to-back pop-ups here to start the inning, and he's just making it look easy.
Gerardo Parra ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
And this has been his problem all night long. He just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Melvin Upton Jr. will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
John Jay gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a looper to left. Parra is going to get there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Corey Spangenberg strides in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, you know, this one was pretty much over early on. A huge third inning is all they needed to cruise to this victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he winds up with 3 hits, a triple, a double, and a single. Very close to the cycle, and they just could not keep him off base.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 8-0. Good night from Denver.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Jorge De La Rosa. The loss goes to Tyson Ross. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Blake Streets.